Hi friends, good afternoon. Today it is 8th May 2022 and the time is 1:10 p.m. This is a weekly forecast video of what we discussed previous week and how market worked based on our numbers and our views. And apart from that, a quick glance of all the indices at a glance. Okay, so now let's go to our PPT. Let's see what we discussed last week. So I don't know what is happening here. Yeah. So last week, this was a weekly number, Nifty spot. The buy above to 17,240. So the buy is not triggered, but the sell triggered at 17,088. And it came all the way, touched this number, which is 16,608. And clearly mentioned, close below 16,608, bulls has to run for cover. So exactly below this, it came down by another 300 points. And I made the video yesterday to my followers saying that exactly it is sitting at the square. So this week, it's going to be very, very crucial. Anyway, I will cover that in a different video. So this is to talk about what we discussed last week and whether the market respected our numbers or not. That's all. So the buy, there is no buy here on the weekly. Yes, sell got triggered and achieved all the targets and closed below this. It came down by another 300 points also. So weekly bearish number worked like magic. Okay, on spot. Now let's go to Bank Nifty. So this Bank Nifty buy not initiated. So there is no buy at all. But the sell got initiated at 35,937. And our target was 344,416. And this was the exact low of Bank Nifty happened on Friday. Okay, 344,416. 344,416. Okay, so let's go to the chart and see how it happened. Okay, so this is Nifty buy number and the sell number, weekly buy number and sell number. This is where the market started because last week we had only 4 days. So exactly it opened there on Monday, 17,088, and it went up by 50 points on the next day. It was a blip, and from there it came down all the way. Once it broke this line, which is 16,608, it was a gap down, and it was a little bit of a doji candle on Friday. But anyway, our targets all reached, and let's go to Bank Nifty. Buy not triggered here, 36,304, buy not triggered. And once it broke this 35,937, which is our important number, it went up, touched here on Thursday. And exactly after that, it came on Friday, touched our number, which is 344,416, touched here and went down by another 50 points and closed above. So all the weekly targets from this one to this one, roughly around 1,500 points done on Bank Nifty. Okay, so this is what we discussed yesterday. So our weekly bearish number worked like magic, and there is no bull initiation based on the weekly forecast numbers. So short worked very well. Okay, so now let's go to all indices at a glance quickly. Okay, so now this is Dow Jones. I've already covered a detailed video on Dow Jones yesterday, so you can go back and check the video. Exactly sitting here, and I've covered a detailed video on Dow Jones, so kindly go back and check the video on Dow Jones. Okay, so now coming to S&P. Okay, so this was the important date, which is 29th April, and I've given this date much before. And exactly see how S&P is struggling at the low of this 29th April. Beauty to watch. So the low of this is 2124.28, and exactly it closed there only yesterday. So this week, let's see whether it is going to break below and close below 29th April low, or it is going to take a U-turn and it's going to go up. Let's see. Okay, so S&P on the dot based on our date. Okay, and you can go back and check that video and this date was given much before. Okay, so now let's go to Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, we should not talk about daily and weekly. It is extremely bearish. So now it is at the monthly number. What is the monthly number? 12825, 12318. Below 318 on a monthly closing basis, really it will go ugly. Really it will go ugly. So why? Because if you go to monthly, that is where my fortune signal stands. The red color number is at 12,308. So break below, close below. Seriously, big problem is going to come for Nasdaq. Okay, so now let's go to ETH, USD on daily. Now where it is sitting? Exactly at our date, which is 12th March. 12th March date, it was sitting exactly there on daily. Anyway, daily is in bearish, and weekly at the system. So break below this, more and more pain, 2320. Okay, and BTC exactly at the weekly. When compared to ETH, BTC is looking good because the candle is in green. So exactly at the bottom, everything is exactly at the bottom today. Let's see whether we are going to see reversal from here, or it will be a more and more pain. Okay, so now this guy, phenomenal on our day, and this date was given much before. This date was given much before this 29th March date, and from there we had a phenomenal fall, went up again. It is not able to go untouched and break this high, which was the 29th March high. So if it goes here, you can definitely go short again and start falling. So Facebook is fine. Now let's go to Nifty and Bank Nifty. I will definitely cover later in my weekly forecast video. So now auto did very well, but the problem is it got rejected here. Why? Because this was the important date which happened on 27th January. Okay, and from there, here it made a little bit of stop loss hit also, but after that it came down drastically, made a flag pattern, went up, but not able to cross this date high, which is 27th January 2022. If you go and check my PPT of January PPT, you will be having this date. Okay, so now the next date came here, and the next date came here, 29th April. So 29th April, after that it started falling. So let's see whether it's going to take a support here, which is roughly, if I put the drawing here, line here, so this line and this line. So now it has to 10,237, 10,097. Okay, so now, but our Hero Honda literally rocked last week, and I made a video to the followers also. I don't know how many people made money. Yeah, we made money on Hero Honda. Even this extreme bad market, it did extremely well. And metals on the dot. Whether it is going to reverse from here, we need to check. And if you go and check the dates, whether we have any dates here, yes, it is at the date which is 15th March, and these two dates were very crucial, which is 11th and 14th, and I made the video of this in the month of February. You can go back and watch that video. So now it is exactly at that level only. Yesterday it came, touched the low of 11th February and the 14th February, high and low. I combined, because that's a combination date, so I combined both the high and low. So it came and touched the low and went up and closed. So now it has to cross and close above 6077. Then possibility of turning back, but it has not given up our fortune signals, and it is not close to below the red color. It came exactly, touched and bounced and closed above. Let's see how this going to work in the coming days, in the coming week. Okay, Nifty media turns ugly below my Shakti. So not looking good. Now let's go to weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, we need to go somewhere here, 1935 to 1864. Okay, so now let's go to FMCG. Weekly, it is not given a sell. Please understand this, because this is a fake sell. And the next candle is not close to below. So on a daily, I can come down to this level. Maybe we can try to buy here. Okay, So now coming to pharma, sitting exactly on the dot in our system, but it is in red. It is in red. So break below this red and close below 12,744. Pain, more pain. Okay, and see exactly when it gave a sell, it became a genuine sell, went up, touched the blue, came down. Now it is here. Let's see whether it is going to take a ulta from here. If not, if it is ulta, then concentrate on Cipla. Okay, so infra very near. Let it come and touch somewhere near. Then we can, once after that price action, we may try to grab Godrej Properties or DLF. My pick is DLF. Okay, so now let's go to IT. Ugly, ugly, ugly. I don't know how many people watched my video on IT. This was the clear indication, and this date is already available. I made the video in the month of January and said get out of IT on 18th January. 18th January. That video is available in YouTube. Kindly go and check. Okay, so from there, it was a massive fall. And now we are at monthly. Now God has to save the IT from here. If not, it is going to break this number also, and it is going to go down drastically. According to me, the fall is not even started in IT. You will be seeing more and more pain in IT in the coming days to see. Okay, so now let's go to PSE and see monthly. It has given a buy as of now. So what it has to do on a monthly trend, it has to close. The next month, it has to close above this candle highs, but we have a lot of days to go. So I don't want to talk about monthly here, but if you go and check it daily, it is nearing the support. It is nearing the support. This blue color number is 4167, 4167. And this red color number is this one, 4119. Okay. So PSG is looking a little bit okay, and now my counters are GAIL. Power Grid is my extreme bullish counter. Even yesterday, it did extremely well even in this falling market. So watch out, Power Grid, Coal India, all that. Okay, so IOC, ONGC, we are literally concentrating on these two counters for this week, and I've already given the initiation to my clients, and we'll be talking about this in today's webinar also. Okay, so now let's go to consumer. It was a buy, and it is nearing blue and red. So if it comes to blue, I will definitely take a chance in consumer stocks. Right? So this is consumers commodity exactly on the dot, sitting there. Exactly on the dot, sitting there. Okay. So possibility, check commodity stocks, whichever you like, you can definitely bet onto it. Okay. And the consumer, services, please don't even don't touch now, but it has not given a sell, but this was the fake buy. This was the fake buy because the next candle has not closed above this candle. So the fall is continuing. The fall is continuing. See here, this was a fake sell here. Fake sell here. After that, it moved very good. Now, once it broke this low here, once it broke this low here, then it has become genuine. So now, even though it has given a buy, it is a sell only. It is just a trap. It is just a trap for the retail people to get in and then all falling. Okay. So till now, once it it isn't already red, let's see how far it is going to go. Maybe let's go to the weekly and check where it is. Yeah, exactly, it is sitting at weekly. Exactly, it is sitting at weekly. We don't need to do a lot of things to understanding all this. Just one signal is enough for us to write all this. Okay, so now let's go to Psu Banks. Looking a little bit okay. My concentration is on SBI and Bank of Baroda. Let's see whether I'll take 2 days time because Bank Nifty is not looking good. So in case if it takes a U-turn from here, possibility I may get into Bank of Baroda. Okay, so the numbers are already shared with my subscribers. And energy weekly it is looking good. Daily little bit maybe if it comes to this level, but I don't know. Energy you can definitely bet on in case if something looks good in your system. And gold clearly mentioned weekly resistance, so you need to wait for some more time. So that is where it resisted. Now it has broken the daily also. So once it doesn't come, give any sell signal as of now, because it's a bullish pattern. So in case if it doesn't give sell signal, maybe you can definitely take a chance in gold and silver. Broken this, possibility of coming to 21.575 is visible. And if you go to weekly, that is where it stands exactly at the fortune signals. So now let's go and touch this level 21.84 to 21.5455 level. You can definitely take a picture with a very small stop loss, very small stop loss. So watch it. So these are the indices which I want to cover. Nifty and Bank Nifty I will cover definitely in my weekly forecast video. Let's see where Nifty stands. Exactly on the dot. And what is this number? Yesterday I posted before the market opens that 16,410.25 is very crucial, because that was the 20th December low, which was a very crucial date where Nifty made the bottom, temporary bottom, and from there it gave a phenomenal rally on the upside. So now it is holding that number 16,410, which was 20th December low. You can go back to 20th December video also, it is available. And this was the candle, and this was the magical candle according to us. That's why I clearly mentioned in blue. And I made a video also and clearly said 20th December market will make a bottom. And that video is also available in YouTube. You can go and check. So now it is not given up this low, which is 16,410.20. And exactly as I made my video yesterday and said, Nifty is sitting at the square. That is another logical thing. So, and Doji, island pattern, so many things are happening yesterday with the Reliance result. Fingers crossed. Let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. And we have our own numbers to work on this Nifty. And the 907 number is there to ride Nifty for the next week. So now let's go to Bank Nifty. Exactly sitting there only. And that this is the number which I gave last week. This low is our target, which is 34,416. I simply gave because of my fortune signals. Exactly came, touched that number and closed 50 points above. So this is how it is. Break below where we are seeing this Nifty, Bank Nifty. Then we may say this one 33,983 and 32,975. 32,975 is a very important number. Watch out for. I will write in my PPT today. I've already done it. I will make a video later. So mostly I think I covered everything. So let's watch. And again saying I'm not a SEBI registered investment advisor. So kindly do your homework or consult your financial advisors before taking any investment decisions in any financial instruments. Thanks a lot. See you soon. And today evening 6 o'clock, I'm going to do a webinar on market outlook. Plus we are going to discuss about fortune signals, 1 hour hourly candle, how to use hourly candle on fortune signals to write options. If you want to join, you can join. Thanks a lot for seeing this video. See you soon at my weekly forecast video. Bye.